Здравствуйте. Как не работает у меня этот Яндекс.Дзен. Не включается. Опять что-то у нас тут. Почему ерор? Еще работает. Ладно. В общем, все слышно, все видно. Нормально все. Решил, короче, поиграть. Не знаю, на Xbox, короче, нашел. Не очень любитель файтингов. Что-то пару этих боев сыграл, понравилось. Еще в компанию здесь поиграть. Здесь есть чемпионат мира, типа. Fight Now это, я так понял, просто, да? Да, просто драться. А вот чемпионат это чемпионат. Загрузить, да. Я тут какой-то начал. Все по-английски. Игрушка, кстати, с Xbox. Файтинг только не посмотришь, ну как ты можешь болеть за меня? Деньги можешь меня поставить. Все дела. Но нету русского языка. И игра довольно-таки старая. И тем более игра. Как тут сделано, типа этот? Совместимый, скажешь, 360 Xbox. Что-то типа того. Ладно, давайте смотреть. Не постримишь? Нет, тут не работает Дзен. Руки ставить, да? Я не знаю, нормально. Короче, погнали. Какой-то в зеленых штанах против меня. Сейчас я попробую. Я сейчас особо не разобрался в управлении, но тренировочку так нормально проходил. Неплохо он пропускает. Блочится. И тут прям. Кстати, есть новая площадка, Троф называется, кто-то, наверное, слышал про нее. И там, говорят, можно зарабатывать бабосы, просто тупо стримя его. Но нужно получить партнерку. А для партнерки нужно, чтобы там люди были. Сидели, короче, смотрели тебя. И тому подобное. Не знаю, как это работает, но говорят, неплохие деньги платят. Там отличие, короче, от Твича, то, что с Твича тебе за партнерки, ну, там платят за рекламу и тому подобное. А там чисто то, что тебя смотрят. Вот, денежку. Ой, хорош, паршиво, он прилетел, нормально, а? А что такое? А что мы... Кровь пустили, да? Ой, как хорошо еще раз залетело ему. Откройся, бля. Что ты прячешься? Да, площадок много. Ну а что, крутимся, вертимся. Ой, нормально еще. У него прям... Тихо, тихо, тихо. У него рассечение уже есть. Сейчас добьем. Хороший удар ему прям... По лицу. О, есть! Вон у него рассечение. Площадок миллион. Нигде, короче, не популярен ты. Тихо, 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 тихо. Да подожди ты, я свернулся. А, тебе повезло. Будь здорово. Гонг был. Опачки, пошла, 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 мадам. Раунд, короче, сейчас будет как Рокки Бальбо. 12 раундов будем биться с кем-нибудь. Набил его. Так, стой. 5 сек. Просто 5 сек. Руки на стол. Такая почти на столе. Сейчас 5 сек. Ага. Погнали. Так, что там у нас? Еще живой, что ли? Айда, подходи. Айда. Оп. Смотри, как я умею. Оп. Да, блин, этот мешается. Отойди. Оп. Смотри. Оп. Давай. Подходи, стекло.
Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes the guy is making a silent agreement in his mind.
Ой,
if I don't hit him
hard,
he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what it come back at.
Пассивный у меня этот соперник. Он всю эту стоит в блоке. Ух, ёп, вот это нормально прилетело. Стойки стоит, смотри. Любимое занятие его блок, да? Так, это, судья, не подходи, а то я тебя сейчас вырублю. Вот смотри, что ты... Выйди из блока. Падла. У меня еще выносливость есть, оказывается. Зрители не видят. Давай, бей.
Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence.
Ну, упади! Там серия просто мощных ударов прилетела ему. Во, прям в челюсть попал. Все, ну это сразу еще 2 таких прилетело ему. Сочных удара. Ты станешь? Ты в смысле какой живучий? Ты перестань вставать. Тебе лучше вообще не вставать. А, все. Вот так вот. Так будет сказано. Жалко, нету русского, хотя бы субтитрики. Тут, смотрите, даже в видео ставки сделаны как фильм. Ну, сериальных вырезок. Игра, по-моему, 2011 года. И с тех пор, по-моему, не выходило вообще никаких особо именно боксов. У UFC-шки это же, по-моему, постоянно выходит. А вот именно бокс.
Beating another overmatched opponent on the undercard of a McQueen pay-per-view in Las Vegas. He's now 2-0 with 2 KOs.
Так. Что? А. О, кстати, смотрите, у нас здесь тренировка. Нифига здесь сколько ударов. Ага. Блин, а как это сделать? То есть в каждую эту? В каждый поворот это удар. Ну, прикольно. А я вот не знал, что столько ударов. Причем каждый поворот грибка это определенный удар в определенное место.
There's Andre Bishop in the locker room, Teddy, with his longtime trainer,
Gus
Carisi. Of course, Gus was one who very early on tapped Andre Bishop as a fighter to watch. He said he was full of potential.
Yes, he was a tremendous amateur. He won the World Championship tournament.
From the State Palace Theater here in New Orleans, we welcome you to our middleweight main event. A much anticipated bout between Andre Bishop and Mike Walker. Hi, everybody. This is Joe Tessitore. Glad you're with us alongside Teddy Atlas. We're at the State Palace Theater in New Orleans, and it is the second pro fight in the career of the much talked about Andre Bishop. Coming off that victory against Lucius.
Вот это нормально. Вот, блин, кстати, он мощнее, по-моему, намного выше меня.
Well, let's talk about what kind of a fight this could end up being, because as far as we see,
тихо, не души меня.
both guys are really committed to the cause here. They
Отпусти.
want each other.
Hey, look, the old times would say these guys are harder to miss than they are to hit.
Good scoring shot.
Ой-ой-ой, вот это нормально уже залетело. Блин, он вообще выше меня намного. На голову почти целую. А ему уже лицо разбили уже.
I'm going to whisper my guys here a little bit. I'm going to say, you know what? Use his speed against him. Step out a little bit. Let him shadow box a little bit. There's nobody there. And when he misses, step right back in. Make him tag.
Тихо, тихо, сейчас не прилетит на.
Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Andre Bishop. Able to land the hook.
Ой-ой-ой-ой, вот это пошла жара. Вот это. Вы посмотрите, что я там творю просто. Все, стопудово не встанет просто такого. Встанет? Офигеть, там кровища на полу. Стал, значит, фига. Ох, его, еще один. Опять в челюсть попал. Еще там добил ему пару ударов. Не встанет. Нет, ну все, уже не может встать. Неужели встанет опять? Нет, все. В первом раунде просто ложил. Горнягу.
I was on my way, and baby brother was making his mark as an amateur. Gus had been our father's trainer. He took us in after our parents died.
Good. Keep that jab going.
And Wilfred Rosario do what Mike Walker and Lucius Palmer were unable to do. Andre Bishop now 2-0 in his career. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you ringside here at the State Palace Theater in New Orleans to see if the young upstart can make it 3 in a row.
Кто там у нас соперник?
And he's opponent across the ring, hailing out of Guantanamo, Wilfred Rosario.
Here we go, round number 1, scheduled for 6. And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right.
Отойди, отойди от меня. Ух, нифига, как ты двигаешься.
Bishop's edge is speed. He can get in and out. He can get you offensively. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Every punch landed in that combination, and he goes down hard.
Это удар в челюсть прям. Сейчас точно не встанет. Да что вы все встаете-то?
Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. You see him with the left of the head there? Scores well to the head with the right hand.
Ой-ой-ой, вот это сейчас был удар хороший. Давай.
Rosario's blocking ability is doing well for him there.
Тут бочится собака.
Now he scores well with a straight right.
Тихо, 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 тихо. Куда ты дергаешься? Меня выносливость кончилась. Он меня в угол зажимает постоянно. Опа! Прилетело. Две подсечки. Прям в ухо ему. Хватило только одного удара. Что, встал, что ли? Он встал.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on. Kill a little time.
Воля. Опа, тихо, тут больно было. Воля к победе у него. Блин, нифига, раунд кончился. Я думаю, я вырублю его.
So the young unbeaten Andre Bishop gets another one of these opponents who his trainer Gus Carisi feels very confident that they can shine against.
Well, his brain trust is very smart. It's not enough for him to be only efficient as a fighter. They want him to be exciting. Cus D'Amato, my mentor, he created the peekaboo style, and there was a reason for that. You keep your hands up, you move forward, you move your head, and you're going to be efficient. But also it's an exciting style.
На русском ее, увы, нету. Не знаю, может быть, на компе есть, я не уверен. Но русского у нее нету.
Start of a new round, but will it be much the
Подожди,
same?
раунд
Rosario's
кончился.
been down numerous times tonight, Teddy.
Well, if there was a mercy rule like there is in Little League Baseball,
Он слишком близко сокращает дистанцию со мной. Мне не получается сильными ударами бить. Постоянно меня пытаются зажать в углу. Ой-ой-ой, хорошо. Теперь добить его, добить. Все, пошла. Сабы тоже английские? А я, кстати, не знаю. Подожди. А тут сабы не включат даже. Тут вообще нет никаких настроек на эту. Есть контроллер. Еще контроллер и визуал. Все, вообще никаких нет настроек, чтобы... Игровой мануал. Оно нам не нужно.
Find a way.
One, two, three, four, five.
Стал, да? А, я победил.
I kept winning fights. I got people's attention.
My father told me to find out what it'll take to make you change your mind about working with us.
It's easy.
Yeah?
Yeah. All you gotta do is change Gus's mind.
Is that all? You don't have a say in this?
Sure I do. I say Gus is my manager.
Да, пожалуйста.
And I guess I'm gonna have to change Gus's mind.
Good luck with that.
Thanks. Oh, by the way, I was by Keyshawn Hayes' camp the other day. His trainer thinks you're a sucker for the left hook. Keyshawn says he's dropping you with it.
Yeah? Well, Keyshawn Hayes is entitled to his own opinion, isn't he?
Сейчас 5 сек буквально. Пока тут ролик идет. Так, континуум, да? Погнали. Так, что там? Жмите уже. Что не нажимается?
One of the best looking middleweight prospects in some time now takes a challenge in Atlantic City. Good evening, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Andre Bishop, now 3-0, taking on the heavy-handed Keyshawn Hayes.
Andre Bishop. His adversary, by way of Newark, Keyshawn Hayes.
All right, fellas. Let's have a good clean fight.
Так, кто там у нас?
Touch him up and let's go.
Ну, какой, что-то, походу, сейчас он меня
This
завалит.
guy's got a mean left hook. He's gonna try and
Давай.
catch you with it early.
Блин, что больше понимать, что он
Yeah, I
говорят.
heard about that.
Было бы намного интереснее, конечно, но, увы. И ах. О, а что он здоровый такой? Опа, опа, пошел в атаку сразу.
Now they do as round one is
Тихо, тихо.
underway. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. That's a good job by Bishop offensively.
пошла
Landing
combination.
his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Oh, he turns it
Ой-ой-ой,
over right
вот
into
это
a hook.
вот это я
Andre
пропустил.
Bishop unable to get out of the way of that big hook by Hayes. Bishop's showing you
Блин,
that
ты смотри,
sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo.
Фига он уворачивается.
Solid straight right hand. Eddie, through the history of the sport, this is one of the matchups.
Ой-ой-ой, вот это нормально прошло ему.
Hayes is down, and it's as if a laser-guided
Прям
missile
внося пырку ему.
targeted him.
Опа.
Straight out of Hollywood.
И тут еще потом снизу будет. Не такой ты и сильный, конечно. Кажется. Давай, вставай. Здоровяк голенький.
He went down from a big
Ой, да?
shot. Now he's got to have
На,
some big
сразу
guts
тебе.
to move along.
А что ты лицом-то танкуешь?
Exactly
Опа, опа,
And
все.
yet another big shot comes in. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on?
Не встанет. Встанет?
So now the
Блин, ты
question
какой.
becomes, after
Давай-ка.
that knockdown, and he has
Я тебя
gotten up,
в первом
how does he
же раунде
survive?
сейчас не положу.
Hayes is not going to hear from those judges. He's a knockout victim.
Смотрите, какие у него капельки
Listen, the
стекают.
fighter's always going to argue, but Teddy, that's the referee doing his job, stopping a fight that should be stopped.
They're better too soon than too late, and I think this was
Победил?
right on time.
Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time ringside.
Brian Kenny back here in our Friday Night Fight studios. We have an update on the career of rising star Andre Bishop. And while he certainly hasn't taken an easy road so far in his career, Bishop is poised to have his coming out party against top 15 middleweight contender Ricardo Alvarez, something virtually unheard of for a prospect with so few pro fights. What's more, the fight will take place in Alvarez's hometown of Chicago, although we can expect a few fans to make the trip from Philly.
Прям нормально так всех стягаю.
What can I do for you, Mr. McQueen?
Andre, I have to tell you something about your father. Before he died, he and I agreed to a deal. I was going to get him a title shot and let Gus stay on as his manager. Sadly, he never got a chance to tell Gus about it.
Он за что-то дерется.
I'll give you the same deal. Keep Gus as
Может
your
быть, за
trainer and
деньги, может
manager.
быть, за семью,
I'll
там, я
promote
не
your
знаю.
fights. Megan's young. She's got other fighters. And think about your brother.
What about my brother?
Raymond's got talent. Not your kind of talent, but he's big. You see how big he is? He could be heavyweight champ someday. Isaac Frost looks unbeatable now. God, who knows? Be smart, Andre. Let me take you and Raymond to the top.
Look, Mr. McQueen, I don't appreciate you talking about my father or trying to get me to go behind Gus's back. Stay away from my brother and stay away from me. Are we clear?
Он говорит, что-то оставь моего брата, говорит, оставь меня, мою семью.
You have no idea who you're fucking with, kid. Oh, good luck with Alvarez. but I got a feeling it's not going to be your night.
Морда протокольная. Чё ты обзываешься-то? Какую дали, такую есть. Не пришлось выбирать. Так, континуум.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Aragon Ballroom here in Chicago, Illinois for a much anticipated main event. The stage is set. Now the spotlight falls on the unbeaten, hot rising prospect Andre Bishop as he takes his first major step up.
Я во все играю. У меня есть и PlayStation, есть Xbox, есть и ПК. Где что подешевле, где что выходит, там и играю. Поэтому, ну, нет предпочтения особо какого-то.
Is there any advice that you can give in a matchup like this of speed versus speed, where maybe one guy can go and utilize a completely different tool, like try to be a power puncher on a given night, or do something ultra defensively that could be an advantage?
Yeah, misdirection. You know, the guy's going to be real keen, both guys, because they know they have somebody who's so fast in front of them. So start one hand. He's going to be looking. He's going to react. Start the right hand. Just a little flinch of the right hand. Throw the left hand instead. Misdirection.
The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Protecting his head well with his guard.
А вот так если...
Body shot, body shot.
Ты выжидаешь, что ли, что-то? Море погоды ждешь?
Bishop's able to land a good, solid left hand. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Bishop's combination punching is working well here.
Тихо, 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 сейчас нокаутирует. Выйди из защиты, падла. Смотри.
Scored well up top. Here's a moment here as you see the step back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties
here.
What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss.
3 minutes gone by.
Kid, judges ain't even watching this fight. I can see it in their eyes. McQueen fucked us. We're not winning any decisions tonight. Means you gotta knock this guy on the canvas. Understand? Knock him on his ass.
Какой-то прям хорошенький попался такой. Крендель.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Here in round number 2, Andre Bishop's really opening up. It is bombs away.
Подождите 5 сек. Так вот. А, на него. Погнали. Ты какой? Бля, ты можешь скачать вообще маха? Ой, хорош. Вот пролетел-то. Давай, давай. Добивай его. Пошла, серия. Есть, 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 добивай.
Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after, but you
better
be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
Почти же, почти.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Great movement to get away from those punches. Up top with the right hand. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is
Ура, сейчас будет третий раунд, что серьезно? Я же до третьего раунда ни разу не доходил. Я всех вырубал в первом.
A good block. Really on the mark. Beautiful game play.
Вот это хорошо.
Out from range and into the power.
Just the way he and his trainer drew it up on the chalkboard.
And and there he lands the right hand.
Блин.
He got rocked. He just
Сейчас было неплохо.
and he's still taking punches.
Отпусти меня.
Bishop's right hand
Блин,
working well
прикиньте,
that time.
третий раунд.
Scored
Не было
well.
уж никогда третий раунда.
Okay? Keep your hands. All right? You have to keep your hands up.
There you go, Andre. There you go. You got him in that round. This is what you gotta do, Dre. Get close with the jab, straight right, and then finish him with the...
Давай, схватка. Третий раунд. Пошла жара. Надо чесать.
Tough to believe that he can turn things around quickly. Hard to believe, based on the end of that last round, that he was even in. What a shot! Big hook comes in. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, it's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm.
He is not in good
пошел,
shape.
пошел.
He could be on the deck in moments. Well, he just went from hunted to
Отпустите
hunter.
меня.
And now he's going to track him down.
Looking good.
Не забывай закрываться. Так вот. Один неосторожный удар, и все, я лягу.
Wow, what a right hand he just got caught by, and he's looking to tie up. Good defensive skill. Andre Bishop, that training really paid off.
Нет, я еще... Где сейчас будет что? Неужели четвертый раунд будет?
He's going around now, Teddy, like his legs are made out of wet noodles.
Yeah, and my mother was boiling the water because she used to make sure that water boiled and boiled was never al dente. These legs are not al dente.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
Прямой ему хороший.
Another flush shot to the head.
Давай.
Side to side.
And you see what he got caught by that right hand. He never saw it coming. He may be looking to clinch here. Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
Четвертый, серьезно? Вот это пошла жара. Вот это еще такого не было.
You're fighting his fight. You're fighting on the inside with this guy. I want you to do.
Start of a new round, and you gotta expect it. That's a big right hand. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking.
Ой, есть! Ух ты!
He may hit the floor. Did you see that?
Вот это пошла. Вот это было неплохо.
Now I know where they got that saying.
Boiling
like a sack of potatoes.
This is the kind of victory that'll get a division's attention. All those middleweights out there now have Andre Bishop on their radar. He knocks out Ricardo Alvarez.
Все, это победа.
11-0. We were ready to make a move. My future looked bright.
Это победа.
Nice place.
The gym's closed, fellas.
We didn't come here to work out.
What's going on?
We came to have a little talk.
Что-то не поделили они.
I thought they were McQueen's thugs, but they were cops. Dirty cops on McQueen's payroll.
Wrong fucking
Что-то
move,
не
kid.
поделили.
Wrong fucking move.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Brian Kenny, and welcome to Friday Night Fights here on ESPN. Before we get into tonight's action, some shocking news this week involving middleweight prospect and amateur gold medalist Andre Bishop. Reports are coming in that Bishop has been arrested for allegedly carrying an unlicensed firearm and assaulting 2 police officers. Details remain spotty, but the word is there was an altercation in the late hours of the evening between Bishop and the police at Carisi's boxing club, the gym where Bishop trains.
The word of 2 decorated police officers was all it took. My dreams, my freedom, everything was taken from me.
Everybody up! Cell block D, get up!
Nobody could help me. I had to help myself. I couldn't let this place beat me.
А, я в тюрячке теперь? Ты что, у меня этой?
I did what I had to do.
Татуировку делает?
I fought.
Что, я плохой человек, да? Я, может, за семью мщу.
Those crackers been talking so much about kicking your ass, they think they can take you one-on-one.
А, подставили? Ну, может быть, кстати. Ну, бокс это такое, да. Возможно, я, типа, должен был проиграть. Но я выиграл, короче, и тем самым, короче, кто-то потерял много бабок. Бывает такое, бывает. Тоже, кстати, я же нечаянно. А, смотрите, а в тюряшке блин. Опа, здорово. С заключенными будем стягаться. Мазафака, сейчас будем с мазафакой драться. Давай. Чё, мазафака? Вставай, давай. А тут уже, смотри, на этих, не на перчатках, а на замотанных. Ой, там слюни потекли. Живой, что ли? Еще раз. Опять в ухо. Надеюсь, ты больше не встанешь. Тебя что, более победишь, что ли, не пойму? По-моему, одна. Ну да, здесь типа сюжет. Таблет. Смотрите, я ему все лицо разбил. А он встает и встает, прикиньте, встает и встает. Смотри, он опять встал. А, тут судьи же нету. Никто не считает. Нет, он не встанет. Ай, смотри, в глаз он не попал все-таки. В глаз он мне попал.
What's this I hear about you signing with D.L. McQueen?
No, Adrian. Yo, Ms. McQueen told me Pop was gonna do the same thing.
And you believe that?
I believe this. Yo, Mr. McQueen has done a lot for me. And Dre, I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna let him keep doing what he's doing.
Raymond, you'd be smart to stay away from McQueen, man. I always wanted you
I ain't you, Dre. I'm me. I'm a heavyweight, Mr. McQueen. Mr. McQueen believes I can be the champ. The champ. I'm going for it, brother. I gotta do what's best for me.
Изучаем английский. Ага.
I had to let Gus.
Что есть, то есть.
Raymond, no. I didn't have no choice, Dre. Gus can't give me a shot at the title. Mr. McQueen can. Dad realized that too late, and I can't make that same mistake. I gotta do what's best for me and not what's best for Gus. Dre. Come on, man. You understand. It's like that. It's like that, Dre. It's like that.
Gus retired from boxing. Isaac Frost became heavyweight champion.
За
Baby
Майка
brother was
Тайсона
fulfilling
играет?
his dream. And here, it's the same old business.
Нет. Это же Бишоп.
Time to
Прямо
skin
Бишоп,
another
нет?
head.
О, опять заключенный. Бишоп. Ой, как хорошо ему прилетело. Вот, что-то я вам промахнулся так немножечко. Может быть, это какое-то у него другое имя было? Честно, не знаю. Я ему, по-моему, по яйцам дал. А, в грудину попал. За Тайсон должен играть. А, может быть. Ой! Как у меня? На! Укусил меня, что ли? Что это он хотел мне сделать? Прям в пятак ему прям. Оп, шлепнулся. Бедняга. Но они после третьего раза уже точно не встают. Гадалки не хотел. А, нет, тут отчитывает все-таки. Все-таки не такой уж подпольный здесь.
Hey, motherfucker. This shit isn't finished.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm ready to fight right now.
Что такое?
Get your boy ready.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Что, прям сразу драться?
I don't fucking care, Ace. He's gonna fight me right now.
2 на 1, что ли, я не пойму. Я только что бой был.
Okay.
Известный промоутер боев и давних. Карис. Ай, Бишоп. Смотри, сразу. Следующий. О, вот это... Тихо. О, по яичкам не бей. На. Не уебался. Так, что там написано? Маккуин, как предполагал, призывать Андрея подписать контракт с ним, но он каждый раз отказ. Ага, вскоре Андрей был арестован продажными полицейскими. Приговорен к нескольким годам тюремного заключения. Бишоп. То есть нас, короче, ну, арестовали за то, что мы там что-то не подписывали.
Listen for the bell, man. Relax. Potter boy.
Very lucky for an ex-con to have a job.
That's what I like to see. A brother taking care of his brother. Andre, welcome back.
Hey, Mr. McQueen.
Raymond, Andre, you remember Mr. Franco?
Andre.
Вот они, мафия
Mr.
какая-то.
Franco has retired from the force. Works for me
Местная
now.
мафия.
Must be a big change for you.
Hope you learned to stay out of trouble.
Now he's learned his lesson. Andre, I'm sorry the way things worked out for you. But I've been taking good care of Raymond while you were away.
А девушка дочь старика.
We can't afford
Что-то не очень экранно. Как так?
I hope we can count on you to help your brother.
It was good just to be back in the gym. It was good to see baby brother doing his thing. And it was good to be back in the gym.
Это вот она?
Put your weight on your lead foot. Turn your hips more. It'll increase your power. There you go.
После тюрьмы помощник тренера работаешь. А это вот цыпочка, да?
I can't have people looking in here seeing me slapboxing.
Jokes, huh? Nice. I was starting to think you didn't like me.
Yeah, well, being on the outside takes some getting used to. Guess I'm still adjusting.
Моя беленькая
I
шоколадка.
like you just fine, Megan. Always have.
Давай, давай, маши, маши ручками.
I never liked Mason Brooks. What the fuck was that, Brooks? You're supposed to be sparring. Oh, fuck you, has-been. The shit wasn't low. Fuck
Если
you
это
know
Меган, то
about it
она.
anyway.
Хрен знает,
You ain't even a fighter no more.
имени не
Why don't you
расслышал.
go clean some toilets or something? Whatever. Yeah, that's right, bitch. Go clean them toilets. Yeah, I left something in there for you, too.
Yo, Brooks, chill out.
Oh, what? You want to do something about it?
А, он мне, типа я курица,
Get out of the
все
ring,
дела.
Raymond.
Вызвал меня на бой, да?
What you doing? Raymond, get out of the ring.
Нет? Да? Да, я так понял. Типа ты цыпленок, все дела. Куря, да, говорит, выйди и постигаемся с тобой раз на раз. Ну да. Сейчас я тебя проучу. Быть таким дерзким. Ах ты собака. Блочишься, да? Давай. Открывай свое лицо. Сейчас покажу. Ух, это было неплохо. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой. Ну попади ему, попади. На. Все? Она не поддерживает, а все нормально, не
I
крыс
heard you beat up
получается.
one of my heavyweights.
Look, I'm sorry. All right, we were sparring. I didn't want to.
Mason Brooks is an asshole. He needed that beat down. I like him better already.
Если не крыса, то значит наш человек.
Mason's a ranked heavyweight. You whipped a ranked heavyweight. You're still in great shape, Andre. I can get you work as a sparring partner.
Are you serious?
Antoine Barr's camp starts in 2 weeks.
Боевка здесь прикольно сделана. Ничего особенного вроде, ну так интересно все-таки. Как, а что, как мне? Деваха или что? Опа! Уработал. Подожди, что такое было? Чекпоинт. Погодь. Я же его уработал. Или что? Или нельзя его урабатывать? Мне, походу, нельзя его... Мне лечь надо, что ли? Я не понимаю. Где написано, что надо сделать? Ой. Встай! Да что такое-то я... Во, нормально. Он какой-то слабый. Это не Майк Тайсон? По голове было написано. Не бить по голове ему, что ли? Ну я его вот так могу. По голове нельзя лупить его. Все. Типа не лупите по голове.
You sparred with 2 heavyweights, and you whipped both their asses. Andre, you could make a comeback.
And how am I gonna do that?
With my help? I still want to be your manager, Andre.
How would your father feel about that?
I no longer work for DL. We have philosophical differences. But I can get you a license, and I can get you a fight. If you want to fight.
Of course he wants to fight. It's in his blood.
Gus!
I'm coming out of retirement too, kid.
Told you I'd change his mind.
Jailhouse boxing makes you tough, but it ain't professional. You know that, kid. You're a heavyweight now.
Я типа обратно в строй,
Heavyweight
да?
is a different world than middleweight. I don't want you to embarrass yourself, so look, we're gonna start with a couple of low-key fights in Mexico. These guys are durable, and they will be coming to fight.
Континуум, погнали.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for tonight's main event. 6 rounds in the heavyweight division. And the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Here we go.
Тихо,
Round
стой,
number
стой,
1,
стой, стой,
scheduled for 6.
5 сек. И погнали. Ой, итальянец, что ли? Итальяшка. Макароник. Странно, смотрите, как он блочится, да? То есть у него какой-то блок специфический.
Takes him for granted, overlooks him a little bit, but as the underdog, that's the benefit. You're not overlooking anybody.
The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows.
Блин, он зажимает меня в углу.
Andre Bishop's power is dynamic, truly dynamic. The kind of stuff that can end this fight early on.
Yeah, it is, but there's a danger to that too. If he doesn't land early on, if he doesn't have his way early on, maybe he gets discouraged.
Стамина-то выносливость. Так, не обнимай меня, пожалуйста. Ты потный. Уйди. На. Наказание тебя за то, что ты меня обнимал. Получил? Давай фаталити. Подожди. Сейчас фаталити будет. Сейчас он только лицо откроет. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой!
Now we're gonna find out how strong a guy he is, not physically, mentally.
Can he get up?
Вставай. Ты чё? Ты чё делаешь? Не позорь меня. Хочешь туалет проиграть, что ли? Давай, давай. Вот, вот, еще. Вот, фаталити.
Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
У меня опять контакт включился. Не ладно с этим контактом. А здесь нельзя за русского.
Yeah, he not only has skills. See, that's what I like about him. We have a lot of guys that have speed, they have power, but he fundamentally puts it together.
Тут по сюжету только он.
How are you feeling? He's counter punching, and you need to be aware of that. Okay? Watch for the counter.
О, по-моему, наладился чат, да, ВКонтакте. Кстати, не забывайте лайки ставить везде, где сидите. ВКонтакте, везде. Не так, конечно, не помогает, но... Ой, какая хорошенькая. Так, я за тебя борюсь, если что. Мексиканец, там меня девушка после файтинга ждет, поэтому давай-ка быстренько разберемся с тобой. Ой, хорош, все. Она как раз там будет сейчас горяченькая. Тут нет лайков. Ты че, да? ВКонтакте есть. Так, тихо. Я сказал, меня женщина ждет. Поэтому давай сидулечки сделаем.
Now you gotta wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they gonna stop this?
Да хватит вставать. Все, не встаешь. Отлично. Странно, как, кстати, после тюряшки его это... Ну, пустили драться на арене, наверное. Вообще, ли можно так? Ой-ой-ой, там какая-то машина. Машина для убийства. Исаак Фрост. Вот это, походу, сейчас жопа будет.
That seems a bit premature, but there's no arguing with Frost's record. Undefeated, all his wins coming by knockout. Quite a feat. In other news, can former middleweight contender Andre Bishop make a comeback after spending more than 5 years in prison? And can he do it as a heavyweight? It's one of the more fascinating stories in sports. We'll, of course, have the latest for you here on Friday Night Fights.
Он будет, да, сейчас? Такой прям серьезный там парень сейчас будет. Но я не за зэка играю, я... Меня посадили в тюряшку. То есть я сидел, как все сидят, типа, ну, я был невиновен. Стой, подожди, я ноги делал. Хватит обниматься, в чем вы все приходите ко мне обниматься? Звук перчаток, кстати, прикольно, сделано прям такой же, как реальный звук перчаток. Ну вот, если бокс смотреть. Ух ты. Не по почкам надавал, да? Вот
Well, a lot of people were looking forward to this fight, and with very good reason. When you pit these two guys together, it should be a very good fight.
You don't have to look for either one of them. They are right there to be found, and our fans love that.
Good combination to the head.
Комбинейшн только что был. У него уже пошла кровь. Хорошо.
Sometimes there comes a point where one fighter thinks he's got himself an advantage. He's done something great, but then the other fighter doesn't go away. How does that play out? That's gotta hurt. He is not meant for life on the outside there, and he just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad
Можно было, конечно, еще пореалистичнее сделать, но это все-таки Xbox 360 уровень игра. Я думаю, здесь максимально выжили.
The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Sets up that right hand with the jab. This is typical Raul Castillo.
Да не обнимайся. Ты смотри, он мне выносливость тратит. А? Получил? Еще раз обнимемся. Важно играть против него. Он сидел не просто.
So the heavyweight version of Andre Bishop is just as powerful as the middleweight version we used to know. A knockout victory now. He earns it over Raul Castillo.
Mexico City was a big success. People are talking about Andre Bishop again. Welcome back.
It feels good to be back. Thanks, Megan, for everything.
А, вот, кстати, она.
I know Franco and my father set you up.
Давай только.
I can't prove it, but I know it. You wouldn't do something like that. I know what kind of man you are. And I know what kind of man my father is.
You know, it doesn't even matter anymore. I did the time.
It matters to me, Andre.
So what now?
We gotta get you cleaned up.
А, типа постриглись? Мы постриглись.
Thanks, Gus.
Красивее стали стать. Смотри, какие мои лысенькие, хорошие. Это наш тренер.
You too, Gus.
О, опять этот. Тренировочка. Блин, здесь столько ударов, конечно. Вот это что за удар такой? А, это обойти.
People say that I'm just maybe a crazy old man. And if you think about it, maybe they're right. Maybe I am just a crazy old man. But you know something? It isn't what people
Я вот эти, конечно, могу делать. А вот...
In boxing, it's about what you know. What you know in your gut. What you know in your heart. And I know in my heart, you got what it takes. And I know in your heart, you know you got what it takes. You come right down to it, all that matters is heart.
Не так. А, не под... А, nice work. Сейчас лучше. Сейчас я хоть похож на человека. Опа! Это моя. Хопочки.
All right, kid, how you doing?
Right hands, bro.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah.
What do you want to do?
Лучше. Что вам не нравится?
Use my left.
It's all about heart, kid. It's all about heart. And a good stiff left jab.
А русский будет интересно против нас? стопудово должен быть. Ох, ёпт, а чё он? Он, по-моему, намного... Так он сколько килограмм весит?
But the hand that you use probably 80, 90% of the time is the left hand.
Big shot he just scored with. Big headshot puts him down. Well, this is like a microcosm of his life. He's been down outside the ring before and gotten up to.
Да блин!
He was able to get up.
Я встану.
Last time. Now he goes down again. Teddy Bishop beats the count, but how does he look to you?
He looks like a guy who's wondering what happened, and that's where the job of the corner comes in when he gets back to the corner. Tell him why he got hit.
Andre Bishop is just going to do further damage by throwing the right hand the way he just did. See, he's got his guard up really well then. Wow! Meldrick Johnson's hand to be raised in victory.
Прикиньте.
So all eyes at the start of round number 2 now. We're on the right hand of Andre Bishop. Remember, our video replay showed clearly that he hurt that right hand in round number 1. But how much will he use it here? That would give us the ultimate.
Ему вообще насрать на мои удары.
One of the things he has to do, Joe, is make sure that nobody other than us knows that.
Look at that! Oh, that got him. That wrecked him right there. He's down for the first time.
Что делать-то с ним?
Well, we know he can get up. What we don't know is how steady he will be on those legs.
But we know his personality.
Solid.
Как жесть!
Well, we know he survived
Порхать как
earlier,
бабочка,
but
жать.
now he goes down for a second time.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Жесть, я не знаю. Бегать от него.
What will happen now with Andre Bishop as he rises up to fight on after being floored? And you can see Andre Bishop in pain after throwing that right hand. That's a non-factor against Meldrick Johnson.
Ему наши удары, знаешь?
Wow! Meldrick Johnson's in prime form. Power surge
Беда
here.
просто.
Knockout.
Он килограмм 150, наверное,
Here's
весит.
what you should be looking for here at the start of round number 2. How much is Andre Bishop using that right hand? Because it appeared that he severely injured it, if not broke it there.
Будем уворать. Ага, тут не увернешься.
Oh, banged around and down.
Joey has some choices to make. Two
Я,
of them.
конечно, не Рокки Бальбоа.
Do I get up? And 2, how do I behave once I'm up?
This is nothing new to Bishop. He's been down in life and inside the ring, and he's gotten up.
He knows how to behave. He's been in those circumstances outside the ring, and that will.
Oh, a big
Он
shot
просто зажимает меня в углу и
and
все.
now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second
И
time?
все, как говорится. Ногой... Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой. Ногой бить нельзя. Все, хана.
A nightmare of an evening for Andre Bishop.
Сначала продержаться надо.
Teddy, this will be very interesting to see if Andre Bishop is favoring that right hand, because our video evidence clearly showed that he hurt that right hand.
But the hand that you use probably 80, 90% of the time is the left hand. That's the lead hand, that's the setup hand, that's the jabbing hand. His corner needs to tell him now there's nothing wrong with that hand. Go out there and behave like a fighter. Go out there and win the fight.
Меня закрывает постоянно. В углу зажимает. Корпус. Да ему насрать, я понял, по корпусу. Смотри, ему просто по голове бьешь, а ему насрать, он как будто... Как будто просто впитал в себя.
Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that
Да, Лен, отходи, отходи. Я все, я просто отойти не могу от него.
Andre Bishop is on the receiving end of a power shot that scored the knockdown.
Тут не продержишься так прям. Стою.
Well, this is like a microcosm of his life. He's been down outside the ring before and has gotten up too.
And that will serve him because he has survived very difficult things outside the ring. And he is thinking of that right now.
По лицу попадаю.
Keep moving.
Andre Bishop able to throw a right hand, but look at the negative effect it has on him. Johnson is not even phased.
И все, и сразу ложусь. Просто сразу. Я доживу для второго раунда, нет? Не, походу. Двигаться тяжело в этой игре. Он...
So all eyes at the start of round number 2 now. We're on the right hand of Andre Bishop. Remember, our video replay showed clearly that he hurt that right hand in round number 1. But how much will he use it here? That will give us the ultimate confirmation.
Well, one of the things he has to do, Joe, is make sure that nobody other than us knows that he hurt that hand. He's got to go out there and not show his opponent that that's bothering him. Use the left hand, maybe every once in a while fake like you're going to throw the right hand so your opponent doesn't know, doesn't take advantage of that fact.
Andre Bishop is just going to do further damage by... Oh, that's a big shot with the left hand. Boy, he was hurt, but now he's gathered himself a bit. The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Meldrick Johnson.
Я выдержу хоть один раунд здесь.
And you can see Andre Bishop in pain after throwing that right. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Good flush shot upstairs.
Хорошо промахнулся. А, я во втором раунде, точно. Мне надо третий, да?
Oh, Bishop got battered right there. Bishop was absolutely battered right there. The one thing he's...
Whoa.
Is this the end for Andre Bishop?
Привет.
Now, he has some questions to answer after
А
being
тебе кто
floored by
когда-то
that
донатил?
power
Да,
punch.
понял.
So Bishop gets up and beats the count, but now comes the critical time.
Now he has to do two things. One, he has to survive, kill a little bit of time, and understand why he got put down in the first place so he don't make the same mistake.
Привет, Андрей, привет.
How does he deal with adversity? Trainer Gus Carisi back
Он
with him
слишком
in the corner
большой.
after being knocked down in that last round.
Well, a lot of our fans at home right now, they're asking and they're wondering, what does Gus tell him in the corner? Well, I can tell you what he doesn't tell him. Like a lot of these trainers that don't know what they're doing, he's not going to ask him if he's all right. He's going to tell him, you're fine, now correct the mistake.
You're fighting his game plan. Box intelligent.
Сейчас он встанет.
Come on.
Как бы мне не устать. Так, матрешка, давай, хватит ходить.
Start of a new round, and I give credit to his corner. Bishop's cornermen did a really good job after a round in which their fighter was knocked down of just being calm and cool.
The way they're supposed to be. You know, we always talk about the fighter having to be calm and the experience that a fighter has. Well, that corner has plenty of experience. They just showed it.
Well, he's just not throwing many jabs here tonight, Teddy. I know that really bothers you. You like a guy that commits to the jab, don't you?
Well, that's boxing 101. I mean, that's the fundamentals, and it has so many areas where
Так, ну
it
я
serves you. I mean,
третий раунд,
it
я
sets
больше
up
не
your
выдержу.
punches,
Так,
it sets
отцепись.
up your offense, but it controls your defense. Keeps the guy at a certain distance, gives the guy something to think about, just the most basic thing in the world.
Johnson's jab can do so much there. He used it well that time. Well, this is what pro fighters have to do. Find a way to fight through the pain. But if I'm Gus Carisi in that corner of Andre Bishop, I tell him to abandon the right hand and go out there and win it with your left.
У меня лицо чешется. Блин.
Another flush shot up top.
Он уже, по-моему, устал.
How about that hook by Meldrick Johnson? Great hook to the head that
Хорошо.
time.
Отходи, отходи.
And yet another right hand lands. That's a big flush punch. And yet another big shot comes in. Andre Bishop once again.
На PS5 есть на
will have to dig
это
deep. Bishop goes
xbox360.
down yet again.
Она очень старая, ее не было в то время. Она по совместимости, короче, работает. Блин. Комбинации удара изучать не нужно. Они уже все открыты, надо просто запомнить.
Here's what you should be looking for here at the start of round number 2. How much is Andre Bishop using that right hand? Because it appeared that he severely injured it, if not broke it there in that first round.
Well, one of the things he has to do, Joe, is make sure that nobody other than us knows that he hurt that hand. He's got to go out there and not show his opponent that
Oh!
Такое ощущение, что мне нельзя его бить. Я начинаю его бить, и у меня кончается это. Мне такое ощущение, нужно просто продержаться. Здесь написано, что мне нужно сделать. Don't, комбо, don't, не используйте. Да, без толку меня его бить. Потому что не то, что без толку, я его начинаю бить, и он это... Я сам себя, короче, дамажу. Вон, я, видите, я ударил, и мне сразу хп снялось. То есть мне его не победить.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Meldrick Johnson. Andre Bishop able to throw a right hand, but look at the negative effect it has on him.
Используйте правую руку.
Not even phased. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. How about that left hand?
Да, кстати, когда правую ударяю.
A flush hook scores well for him. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is the key to victory tonight.
Я правую руку только в другом месте использую.
Just keep doing what you're doing, and you got this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Найди его слабое место. Слабое место — это у него, по-моему, пончики. Или курица-гриль, мне кажется.
Bishop's heading out there for this round, hoping that his legs are under him the way they need to be. He was dropped the last round.
Well, he's going to find out. Well, he can't hope his legs are under him. He's got to find that out, because if he goes out there and tries to use them in there, he's going to fall all over the place, and the referee's going to stop it. His opponent's going to jump on him. So while the referee's counting, what he's got to do is test him out a little bit. So now you know how to go about surviving the round. Do you just stay on the ropes and move your head, or do you use your bicycle?
Doubles up the jab to the head. This is one of the most impressive, gutsy displays we've ever seen out of Andre Bishop. It is absolutely certain to me now that he hurt that right hand. He's completely a one-arm fighter right now, just utilizing that left against Meldrick Johnson. Every time Andre Bishop throws that right hand, he winces. He is in serious pain.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Johnson's banged by an uppercut again.
Чтобы вы понимали, одной рукой вообще нерентабельно бить.
Okay, get your hands up.
A stinging uppercut by Meldrick Johnson. Two snapping jabs by Andre Bishop. Quick snapping hook, and it does damage. Comes across with a hook up top. Good flush shot by Johnson. And that does it for this round.
Только левый, да? Левый только в корпус и в голову. Ну, апперкот тоже считается за правый удар. Блин, 4-й раунд. У меня уже рука вспотела. А он, смотри, не ложится и не ложится. Ему вообще насрать на удары.
Fires off the hook. Look at that.
Pay him back.
There's the hook. Bishop's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best.
Ну, я все пытаюсь бить, но все равно получается ударить правой.
And there's the left hand working well for him again. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Combo lands to the head. A battering hook by Andre Bishop. A well-placed left hand up top.
Блин, смотри, в блоке просто стоит.
Landing two jabs by Andre Bishop.
Он живет в блоке.
Some defense there with the block.
Relax, relax.
Good job with another left hand. Oh, good defense there. That was a fine block by Johnson. Johnson stunned by that shot.
Да, пошла.
Did you see that? He just fought the other guy's fight, and now it's not his fight at all. He is down.
No, he should have been on the inside.
Не встанет.
He pulled out into a world of trouble, a world of punches.
Johnson's now getting back up off the canvas. There's another left hand from him.
Блин, раунд кончился. Затолкал. Да он защищает. Смотри, у него даже синяков на лице не видно.
The word we're getting ringside is that that injury dates back a bit, and it may be the cause of all his problems. They say he injured that right hand while he was in jail.
Блин, не сюда проскакивает удар.
Andre Bishop's picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight. I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's just an aggressive fighter. No, he understands in his corner, understands that his opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're jumping on him, figuring that their opponent hasn't recovered.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Carissi's known for really pushing Andre Bishop very hard during training camp. But right now, we're not seeing the results. He seems to be fading a bit.
Yeah, you start to wonder whether or not Andre Bishop has gotten a little full of himself, you know, breaking the rules a little bit.
Ну, эта битва прям вообще, прям мастодонтов. Смотри, сколько ему ударов принес про лицо.
Maybe Andre not living the right way.
And look at how well Bishop is scoring with that left. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Andre Bishop is damaging himself every time he throws that right hand. He is in serious pain. Nice block by Andre Bishop. Bishop's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there. Wow, a big punch just crashes home on Andre Bishop.
The only good thing is he's been here before. With all that amateur experience, he has been hurt before. He knows how to behave.
Bishop's hand speed is the difference here. I mean, that's what that combination was all about.
Yeah, purely speed. He just got off faster, sooner.
Really solid left hand by Andre Bishop. That's exactly what his corner wants him to do.
Верно, используй правую руку, приводит к постоянному дамагу. Чтоб ты без меня. Да, ну да, кстати. А я что-то особо не... Да, вот там вот справа, снизу, видите, на красном. Это типа какой-то некий челлендж. Ну, бить одной рукой, это вообще это маразм.
Johnson. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Two good jabs by Andre Bishop. Look at that. The hook came home with ease. He comes back with the left hand again. I like the way he went up top that time with the hook. Right back to it to the head. Oh, what a left hand. Big shot there. How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment.
Да блин. Жесть, я фиг его знает, как его рубить.
A nightmare of an evening for Teddy, this will be very interesting to see if Andre Bishop is favoring that right hand, because our video evidence clearly showed that he hurt that right hand.
Я ему попадаю, а ему вообще насрать на эти удары.
90% of the time is the left hand. That's the lead hand, that's the setup hand, that's the jabbing hand. His corner needs to tell him now there's nothing wrong with that hand. Go out there and behave like a fighter. Go out there and win the fight.
And just look at Andre Bishop now. He's throwing many left hands, very few right hands. That gives us some confirmation that that right hand was indeed injured in that first round. He's committed to that left hand and it's working out.
Ну, главное, можно всеми ударами бить, а мне...
Nailed by a hook. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. To the head he goes with a left hand.
Что случилось? Да положил у меня.
You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect?
Я хочу
He
ему
was a
правой
great
сечь.
combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Bishop's doing well here with that two-punch combination.
Надо дистанцию сокращать, у меня удары слабее.
You know, that jab is so basic, so simple, but as you can see, so very effective for him early on in this fight.
Yeah, well, he's telling his opponent, you're not coming onto my property. You know, I have a dog here, and this dog bites.
Andre Bishop is just going to do further damage by throwing the right
Только не
hand.
правый, не бей правый. Блин.
You know what I need you to do?
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. right there. A crushing uppercut by Meldrick Johnson. Well, he's sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. If Meldrick Johnson can see as easily as what we can see, then he knows Bishop is struggling just to land that left hand, and it's his only weapon. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Andre Bishop. Well, this is what pro fighters have to do. Find a way to fight through the pain. But if I'm Gus Carisi in that corner of Andre Bishop, I tell him to abandon the right hand and go out there and win it with your left. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Good work doubling up that jab by Andre Bishop. Johnson's corner has to give him some advice here because that left hand has been scoring too consistently.
Exactly, Joe, and there's nothing else that he really has to worry about. Take that out of the equation, he'd be winning the fight.
Punches and bunches, combination up top. And now another left. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Meldrick Johnson. Great work offensively landing that combination by Andre Bishop. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Bishop's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round. What has been a very even fight. Combinations to the head.
Надолго. Когда ты хорошо. Оп.
Teddy, he goes down, and he was on the outside where he doesn't like to be.
Where he shouldn't be, and he paid a price.
1, 2, 3.
Блин, встанет, да?
Johnson's able to get up. Teddy, I question though if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do, but what not to do.
Вот, пропустил, хороший удар, пропустил.
Because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you got to do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
Nice work, nice work.
And there's the left hand working well for him again. This is not a good sign for Andre Bishop. It appears that he's slowing at this point.
Yeah, what he needs to do is start placing his shots a little bit. But right now, as you just alluded to, he's just not throwing.
Bishop's got that catch-me-if-you-can kind of attitude. He's almost daring his opponent at this point to try to land a headshot. But his movement's been so good. His defense is just supreme.
Yeah, it is. He's moving.
Ничего не пойму, что происходит. Мне нельзя бить правой рукой. Вот что происходит. И поэтому мне приходится бить его только левой. А левый, как вы видите, удары слабее.
Back to basics here, as you can see the jab becoming a key instrument for him.
Boxing 101. You have an opponent walking in, you want to stay on the outside, use that jab.
Yeah! Solid left hand to the head. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Meldrick Johnson.
Блин, сейчас пятый раунд будет. О, пришел, нормально. Не знаешь, как включать свеча ютубу? А так не получится боту отвечать. Они же видят, когда ты пишешь. Просто пиши, не прочитают. Маша у нас переводчик. Не дадут, нет, что не побиться нормально, нет, сразу.
We showed you the replay earlier where it appeared that he hurt his right hand in the first round. The word we're getting is that those in the know say he actually had injured that hand during his prison stay.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Well-targeted combination by... Oh, and there
Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой!
Andre Bishop crossed by that power punch. Bishop is down.
Ну, наш переводчик. Я встал. Да, забывай блокировать удары.
He has to kill a little bit of time. He's got to move his head. He's got to be defensive-minded, clear those cobwebs a little bit, then think about winning the round later.
There's another left hand from him.
Надеюсь, ты устанешь когда-нибудь.
Andre Bishop's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with
Ему,
that.
походу, вообще насрать на мои удары.
Nice, sharp, fundamentally sound hook right there, and it served him well. Johnson's showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
Bishop's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown.
По заданию нельзя быть. Да. Правой рукой нельзя бить. Спасибо огромное за подписочки. Добро пожаловать. Бокс, баскетбол тебя не бесит, как и другие дети?
Where's it written that you need to win a fight with both your left and your right? Bishop is doing a beautiful job of boxing well,
мне так кажется, что я сейчас просто тупо все раунды отстаю. Ух, ёпт, это было больно.
Hooks to the head. Andre Bishop's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter.
Жалко, не слышно, что комментаторы говорят.
Good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring.
У меня стамина уже кончается.
Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Blocks away that headshot. Bishop's strategy coming in was to land a lot of jabs. Teddy, you got to grade him out with an A here.
Maybe even an A+, Joe. That plus is the right hand. Once the jab has been there, bang, the right hand came just when it was supposed to. Give him an A+.
Это нечестно, я...
Crashes home with a hook.
Не могу тебя бить другими ударами.
He comes back with the left hand again.
Несправедливость.
What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs. Every time Andre Bishop throws that right hand, he winces. He is in serious pain. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Andre Bishop. It's all right, just keep moving.
Сейчас еще один раунд пробьем. Я только один раз его уронил.
He's committed to that left hand and it's working out.
Жесть.
At this point, Andre Bishop can just put it into cruise control.
Yeah, they have that choice. They could go into
правую руку. Да не блин, вот. Смотри, он вообще просто... Просто не просто, я бы сказал. Он.
He could say, go out there and finish. Make people talk about you when they're leaving this arena.
Блин, прикольно, у него какой-то интересный стиль блока. То есть, как, не вертикально, а горизонтально, да, получается? Или наоборот?
What impact from that uppercut by Meldrick Johnson. Johnson's making for a very inviting target right now. That cut is much worse than it was just moments ago.
What he has to do is he's got to be elusive right now. He's got to get on his horse a little bit and give those medicines that were put into the cut a chance to work a little bit. But also, he's got to slow his opponent down. Catch him with something so he doesn't keep going after that arm.
Right on the mark with the hook up top. This is becoming like a crime scene here. Johnson's DNA is splattered throughout that ring.
And you know it's going to influence the fight, not only where maybe he gets a little discouraged, he gets a little down, but maybe his opponent, and there's a big maybe he gets a little careless now, going in there
не закрывается
and maybe that could be an opportunity
в каких-то определенных моментах.
Jump on! Nice!
Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by Johnson. Back and forth they go. Each man getting the best
Жесть,
of
сейчас
it.
8-й раунд пойдет.
Giving us a taste of
Это Рокки
some of that
Бальбоа.
athletic ability, that hand speed right there. Good combination.
And his opponent, though, now is going to have to show us that he can do something to sort of, you know, adjust to this, to counter this. And that's going to be controlling range and timing because he can't match up with the physical hand speed.
Ух ты, два удара.
And now another left.
Пролетело ему.
Bishop's putting forth a great combination there.
Get after him!
О, жесть. Привет.
Just a dominating evening by Andre Bishop tonight. He is clearly up big
А,
on the
меньше
scorecards.
пишет.
Trainer Gus
Блин,
Carissa
там
has
кот
to
что-то
know. You
копает.
can just see by the way he's dealing with him in
Спасибо
between
огромное за
rounds.
подписочку.
He knows it, and he can
Всё,
go
это
two ways
всё,
with it.
это
Get the
8-й
rounds
раунд.
out, work on things, carry him a little bit, or go close
А мне до
to
сих пор
show.
нельзя бить, да, рукой?
Final round of this fight for Andre Bishop in what has been a walk
А он
in the
уставать
park
вообще
with
не
his
хочет, да?
supreme skill.
And I'm sure the captain of the Titanic thought the same thing. And then guess what? An iceberg. There's no left hooks coming. He should be all right.
That's a big hook to the head by Andre Bishop. Double
Они
jab
там
by
все говорят, что я
Andre
крутой,
Bishop.
да? Ой, пришло ему в бороду.
And there's the left hand working well for him again. Bishop's got that one gift that we have seen win time and time again, and that is pure speed. He's got it every which way.
Yeah, he's putting those punches together. There's one way that you have to combat speed, and that's not trying to match it, and that's controlling distance and using timing. That's what his opponent needs to do now.
Блин, тут пролетело, конечно.
A little head hunting right back to it. Bishop smashed by a hook. Nice work, the left hand to the head.
Вот, ну, пришло же хорошечно ему.
That's a solid hook by Andre Bishop.
Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой.
Well placed, straight right hand. He's committed to the combination punching now, and it's working out well
Комбинейшн
up
был,
top.
а то толку. Блок не пробить ему просто.
Good job with another left hand. Bombs away
Опа,
with a hook
прилетело
by
ему.
Andre Bishop.
Блин, ну что, серьезно?
Well, you should lose your judge's license if you have it any other way but the
У меня
obvious.
вспотели руки.
Yeah, if they do that, I want to put those guys on a poster, a wanted poster, that you don't want them.
Here's our ring announcer.
Я победю, наверное. Да, по очкам. Не, ну это сильный был противник. Это прям... То, что нельзя бить правой рукой, это, знаете, это прям вот читерство. Так, 5 сек, я отойду.
I think it'll be a challenge not to kill Andre Bishop. Little Andre can't even throw a punch without breaking his hand.
Those were Isaac Frost's words just a few short months ago after Andre Bishop apparently hurt his hand in a fight right here on ESPN. After only taking a short break to let the hand mend, Andre Bishop back in action tonight against heavyweight contender Reggie Stewart. Many are interested to see if the injury will have lingering effects on Bishop in what should be a very entertaining heavyweight matchup. Let's go back ringside to Joe and Teddy.
Boardwalk Hall here in Atlantic City, the next stop for the heavyweight career of one Andre Bishop.
How's it feel?
Feels good. Feels real good.
Как себя чувствуешь?
Because you gotta knock this guy out with him. It's time to show the world that Andre Bishop is as good as new.
Сейчас будет этот, да? Крутой такой чувак.
Where you realize how attentive this fighter is. This is a guy who
Ух, ёпт. Машина какая-то. Кноп. Маш, читай, что написано.
I hope Reggie Stewart didn't think Andre Bishop wasn't going to throw that right hand.
Вроде
He has no qualms about letting it go.
жизни не
Commits to the
тратится.
overhand right, and it serves him well.
Бошем всеми руками.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. And now we got a fight. He
Ой,
fires
хороший
back a right
прилетает-то.
hand of his own. He did not see that right hand at all. Big shot. Reggie Stewart's down. It was a piercing combination that put him on the floor.
Well, you stand in front of your man too long, not doing anything. That's what's gonna happen.
Право надо бить.
You talk about putting an issue to rest.
Что-то я, по-моему, победил его вообще на изи.
Andre Bishop scoring a knockout with the injured right hand everybody was questioning.
Правый, ну правый я все его вырубил нахрен.
Isaac, which Bishop brother hits harder?
Which Bishop brother hits harder? That's your question?
Просто уработал за секунду. За доли секунды просто он.
Well, neither one of them can punch like me.
Ну, дали тебе правую руку.
But between the two of them, well, I'd say little Andre hits harder.
В принципе, все.
I mean, the jailbird's washed up now. He was a genuine contender.
Вот это, по-моему, главарь будет последний.
Big baby. Well, the big
Какой-то крутой чел.
has always been a pretender.
Мне так кажется, конечно. Так, что там нажать надо?
It doesn't get better than a good old-fashioned, meaningful heavyweight fight in Vegas. Glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, coming to you at the site of so many great heavyweight fights through the years, the Thomas and Mack Center. Tonight, Andre Bishop takes on White Cooper.
Там было написано правый бить. Ну я и правый, и левый, и всеми ему просто. Ёпт. А что они такие все здоровые-то? Дефит. Что написано было? Защищаться? Ух, нифига себе, у меня уже кровь.
Bishop able to land solidly against Cooper. Teddy, you see that cut right there?
У него один удар, как мои 15. Смотри, у меня кровь пошла уже.
Hey, go after it. Worse than that cut.
No, actually I don't, because obviously he did something right to open it up to begin with. Just keep doing those things right. Setting it up. If you look for only that, you forget the things that got you there.
Или нельзя проиграть, там написано.
Great combination from Bishop.
Я не могу проигрывать. Я боксер.
Many may believe that in a matchup like this, power puncher versus power puncher, that he who has more power wins. But in a way, is it as simple as saying he who has more fundamentals wins?
Yes, absolutely. He who has a missile to get that bomb to the target, he's going to win.
That right hand over the top lands flush. Cooper trying to get away from Bishop's attack.
Он просто уворачивается. Вот пес.
Cooper's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Solid left.
Блин, собака закрывается постоянно. Да-да-да, победить его надо.
There's a straight right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight.
Дефит вообще-то поражение, разгром, разгромите, давайте его. Или как там его зовут. Дефит также одолейте. Взял просто написать вин и все. Блин, то он просто блочится.
Able to dismiss that body shot.
А что там 2 из 5 написано? 2 из 15 что-то написано, видите?
From his middleweight days forward, even though he's a heavyweight now, you can see how quickly he can deliver that hook. A well-placed overhand right. A crushing two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. And now it's becoming obvious that Cooper is trying to land that straight right hand against Andre Bishop.
Well, it better be obvious to Bishop, not just us. Bishop needs to move to his right, away from that punch.
А сколько ударов с него нельзя получить? А я вот не знаю. Здесь может быть и один удар прилететь, а хорошо. А может быть и как бы... Можешь выдержать нормально так ударов. Ведь я фиг его знаю, как это счетчик дамага.
Well placed, well timed combo up top. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He just went down. The infighter went out, and now he went down.
Hey, it's okay to go out, but go out.
Видишь, он тупо пропустил уязвимое место и сразу лег. А можно вот, блин, бить. Пока ничего.
Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. Bishop now utilizing that jab against Cooper.
Да ёп. А, это раунды, 30-15 раунды. А, удары, что ли? Нельзя 15 ударов пропустить? Я думаю, это раунды. Защищайте глаза, чтобы выиграть. Don't let to me. Что там про глаза написано?
Cooper's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Flush right hand to the... That's a huge left he just scored with. Wow! Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this?
Все, сначала правый, потом левый несколько ударов. Сейчас точно не встанет. Это невозможно. Да нереально.
But is he back in the fight?
We're going to find out in a second whether or not he moves his head. Now, if he just stands there straight and you're the trainer, you better get up on those steps and stop it. He's not right.
Big shot he just scored with. Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
He can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder
так еще ни разу с одного удара не... Бля, опять встанет? Серьезно? Да нет, третий раз они уже не встают.
White Cooper probably thought he had everything going his way early, but it is Andre Bishop standing tall with a knockout victory.
DL is agreed to a fight between you and Kobe Nichols. If we beat Nichols, we'll be in the top 10.
What are the conditions?
Когда мне дадут вот этого
чувака
крутого там какого-то?
I'm sure we'll find out what they are, but we really need this fight.
Кто там у нас?
Well, good evening and welcome to Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City. A 10-round heavyweight fight
Готовься к битве. Кто? Опа, опа. Я еще надеюсь, что будет русский какой-нибудь. Дефиту... Но тут тоже его победить нужно.
Well, you know they say, Joe, good things come to those who wait. Good things come to those who overcome. He has overcome, he has waited, and he has his moment.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own.
Я ему по яйцам попал.
Matchup in front of us tonight, Teddy, a power puncher against a guy who's very well conditioned. Now, early on in the fight, what do you look for out of the power puncher?
To take his power, you know, it's not just power, it's where you
Но он быстрый
distribute that
такой, прям.
power. If I'm in the corner of the power guy, I want to distribute it downstairs to the body. No better way to sap somebody's endurance, mentally and
Но он такой
physically,
быстренький, быстренький,
than going
шустрый.
downstairs.
Blocks that punch.
Но у него весовая категория, как у меня. Боюсь, что я его сейчас вырублю. Это будет первый раунд.
Goes up top with a right hand. Nichols is stunned and he is hurt. He got rocked. He just got rocked and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. He had no idea it was coming his way. He does not look good at all. Solid right hand lands.
Ой, я уменьшу просто. А он стоит до сих пор, прикиньте.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault.
Офигеть.
Last 10 seconds of this first round. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Keeps his hands up defense. Nichols is hurt.
Да как так-то? Видали, сколько ударов он пропустил? Это что? Машина для убийства, я не пойму. Монстр-убийца?
That's his condition. Forgive me this fight. I lose. No, ain't gonna happen.
That's right, kid. You're gonna wear this guy out, okay? Keep moving. Keep that jab in his face. Counter upstairs when he opens up the punch. Do not go to the body. Upstairs, you got it?
I got
Что, он говорит, что я его прикончил?
Stay upstairs.
Или мне нельзя его прикончить?
So a fresh round is underway, but is it a fresh fighter? Nichols' corner is hoping so. Based on what we saw at the end of the last round, who knows?
Well, his corner should also be hoping that his opponent across the way doesn't come out here like the ex.
Solid. He goes up top and gets
Заблокировался.
hammering the head.
Ня. Не встанет. Хотя они обычно встают один раз.
He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Look at that. This is going to
Еще раз
take
лег.
some guts to get up from this.
Закликал до
Once
смерти.
again he goes
Как
down.
Mortal Kombat обычно делают, когда играешь. Когда приемы не знаешь, просто тупо жмешь. Ох, и видали, как выскочило кровище. Ну, второй раз станет, окей, он может встать второй раз. Вот на третий ему уже нет, смотри, ни второй не стал. Надеюсь, я не убил его. Не, он живой.
Andre, I know you don't want to fight your brother, but I remind you, this meeting was not
Вот это,
my
кстати,
idea, it
мафиозик.
was Raymond's.
I need this fight, Dre. The public has doubts about who deserves to fight for the title.
Это брат мой или кто?
You stole your brother's thunder, Andre.
Man, I didn't steal anything.
It's not about that. I've been Big Baby Bishop ever since you won the gold medal. I never had a chance to be anything else. Never even had a chance to be my own man.
Sorry, Raymond. I didn't mean to.
As my brother,
Да, это брат его.
you owe me the chance to prove myself.
Брат. Второй стрим тебя не дает слушать. А что ты там 500 стримов смотришь? Вот это что это? Блин, здесь столько вот этих ударов. Такой удар. Такой.
Raymond isn't worried. Raymond's wanted this opportunity his entire life. Since the two of you were kids.
Блин, жесть. Еще не всегда получается сделать так, как написано, потому что...
Wants to get out from under your shadow. So he's gonna fight like hell.
Иногда, ну, просто не те кнопки нажимаются.
You've got to give this 100%. You're not going to be doing Raymond or yourself any favors by taking it easy on.
Я не знаю, что тут это за удар такой.
You got to give it 100%.
Kenny back here in our Friday Night Fight studios. Andre Bishop's latest win over top contender Kobe Nichols puts him squarely in the heavyweight title picture. After years of dominance by the champion Isaac Frost, we now have a situation where both Bishop brothers are considered legitimate challengers for the title. The surprising news from the offices of promoter D.L. McQueen this week is that the Bishop brothers have signed to fight each other. A heavyweight eliminator that's already being billed as sibling rivalry. The winner will earn the right to face Frost in what could be the biggest championship fight in decades.
Я и первый проходил, дополнение для первого проходил. Вторая выходит 4 февраля.
Grand in Las Vegas for one of the more unique and much anticipated heavyweight fights. Brother against brother. A story as old as time now plays out in a heavyweight eliminator. As the older brother, Andre Bishop, faces his younger brother, Raymond Bishop.
Кубаса, но она у него, по-моему, на PlayStation. Я не знаю, есть там кросс-платформа или нет. Но он тоже предлагал поиграть.
Raymond Bishop's poise is something that cannot be denied. This is a fighter that knows.
Ну давай, кто ты такой?
This is a 12-rounder. Here's round number 1.
Подожди, подожди, это мой брат, что ли? Ой, как хорошо ему прилетело.
Right hand by Andre Bishop. Bishop's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Raymond Bishop landing the jab, following it with a straight. Bishop's really in position to control things in this fight if he can do what he did just there, and that's land a good, solid jab. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there.
Эй, хватит обниматься. Вот, о, эти ты о, ну это хана. За обнимутку я знаешь, что делаю? Блин, сука, тебе повезло, а? А на ПК Steam ему не дает купить новую версию, видишь, что игра есть. Старая версия не подрубается ко мне. А в смысле, на старая и новая? Это как так? Там, по-моему, одна часть, нет? Он что-то говорит про арест. Типа, помнишь, что ты был арестован, что типа тебя подставил, поэтому не подавайся твоему брату. Он против тебя или что-то типа того. Ну это брат мой. Вон у него Бишоп написано. Отцепись, падла. Вонючая. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой. У Димы первая версия игры Definity графон подтянули. А, даже так. Вставай, ты чё? Нельзя про... Кто из них старший? Наверное, он старше, да? В смысле я проиграл? А, он специально проиграл брату? Тряпка вонючая. А у меня, по-моему, какой-то купленный. Так у меня есть. Даже в Стиме он есть. У меня нету? А где у меня? Я же проходил его. Стим не показывает? Бля, я же проходил. А где я его проходил?
For this heavyweight title fight. And why not? We have two of the best in the business going at it. As the young upstart Raymond Bishop, who earned his title shot by knocking out his brother Andre,
О, я за мексиканца какого-то играю. Сейчас я, короче, по ходу работаю. Просто какой-то. Машина какая. Потом я буду мстить. О, все. Это жесть. Так ты, блядь, про это говно говоришь. Dead Island, что ли? Dead Island. Что ты, блядь, это говно вонючее, что ли? Я все путаю с другой игрой. Я понял про что. Шляпа это, конечно. Я проходил и рептайл, и ту. Я с Dying Light перепутал. Да, я еще, короче, буду мстить за брата. Не, на, это помойка. Dying Light интереснее будет.
Isaac, do you feel bad about what happened tonight?
Do I feel bad? No, that's not how this works. This is called boxing. Let me do this. Listen, I'm not gonna cry every time some clown gets hurt, right? Raymond Bishop knew the risks when he stepped into the ring with me.
Я вот смотрю Dying Light, и мне скучно. А что там веселого? Это одно и то же, понимаешь, Маш? Я вот не понимаю тебя. Dead Island то же самое. Такие же зомби. Тоже ты этот мусор собираешь, говно и палки строишь. А здесь сюжет. Здесь огромный мир. Здесь всякие побочки. Различные монстры. Ночные монстры есть. Секретов кучу всяких различных. Оперативно 4. Давай, там жопа залупа какая-то. Какой там сюжет нахрен? Бегаешь как дебил с этим молотком всю игру. Тут хоть оружие есть. Тут кот возле меня трется. Ему жаль, походу, хочется. Я ему не даю.
My father's letting you go down for setting up Andre Bishop.
Да говно, там всю жизнь бегаешь с этим молотком. Тут постоянно ломается. Максимум, что там, это, не знаю, этот, как он, то, что там. Остров там. Там в городе носися, другой. Вторая надо брать вторую, наверное.
How does she even know about that? Down. She doesn't know anything.
В Данлайте огнестрела полно просто, миллиард видов всяких. Пистолеты, луки, арбалеты, снайперки, дробовики. Кучу всего. Ты что? Чувак 5 часов. Да это чувак, потому что не умеет играть в него.
Excuse me. I forgot my phone.
А там сложность не зависит.
I believe Andre Bishop has something you want.
Megan, you can't do this. Megan! Megan!
А, она предаст своего отца сейчас, смотри.
I have to admit, I did not want this fight to happen. Even though both fighters wanted it. Even though the public wanted it. And even though I would have made
Я люблю. Вот
a
играет
ridiculous amount from it, I did not want this fight to happen because I did not want to risk two tragedies happening to the same family. But we know Raymond Bishop, fine boxer, fine young man, is going to recover fully from his injuries. I am proud to announce D.L. McQueen Promotions is bringing you the fight the challenger has been demanding. The fight the champion has been demanding. The fight you have been demanding. Isaac Frost versus Andre Bishop for the heavyweight championship of the world. May the best man win.
We welcome you to Las Vegas, where the heavyweight championship of the world is on the line. Isaac Frost looks to defend his title against Andre Bishop. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you ringside. And who would have ever thought we would see this in the career of Andre?
Ага, все. Это пока последнее.
This is good. Any questions from the challenger? Any questions from the champion?
Yeah, I got one. How's little Raymond doing?
Okay. Break it up. I want to see a nice, clean fight. Touch up.
This guy is a friggin' animal. Don't even try to win the first couple of rounds. Just survive. Let him tire himself out.
Yeah, I got it.
I mean it, kid. This guy's a friggin' animal. You seen what he done to Raymond? Use your feet. Keep your hands up. Stick around for a couple of rounds and he'll get frustrated. I guarantee you.
I got it, Gus.
Бля, какой страшный, Выживи 2 раунда. Блин, он выше меня в много раз. Смотри, как мне тяжело попадать ему по лицу.
Andre Bishop hits the deck. Well, this is like a microcosm of his life. He's been down outside the ring before and's gotten up too.
And that will serve him because he has survived very difficult things outside the ring, and he is thinking of that right now, believe me.
Он вообще не блочится, прикинь.
Little head knocking with that right hand. Good combination punching by Isaac Frost there. The big man can put his punches together. Seconds to go here in this round. Now you know why a lot of folks like this heavyweight version of Andre Bishop. Look at what he can do with that left hand. Oh, and a crushing hook just gets right to him. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after, but
Жесть,
you better be careful.
он просто меня лупит.
When you don't expect it.
Саня бешено пошел. А, да, я знаю.
Power puncher against a guy who's well conditioned. Now, early on, what do you look for in a matchup like that?
You want to make sure that if you're with the power puncher, you don't go out there chasing after the guys. You use all your tools. You use your jab, and you control him. You make him think about your power, so he's not controlling round.
Big uppercut right on the mark. Oh!
Офигеть!
And Bishop goes down.
Get up! 7, 8, 9. Come on, get to your feet.
Жесть.
And it's over. Look at it.
Он просто месит меня.
This is good.
This is good.
Даже защита не встает.
So the heavyweight title fight is underway here. Andre Bishop, the veteran who now seeks to avenge the brutal beating laid down on his brother Raymond.
Просто по лицу получает, ему вообще насрать.
Many are wondering, can Andre even survive being in the ring with Isaac Frost? That was a left hand that came raining in on him. He does not look good right now. Wow. Wow, Bishop is on the floor.
And he's got to have the instinct of grabbing right now, not going right after the guy.
Короче, надо от него бегать.
Well, we know he can get up. What we don't know is how steady he will be on those legs.
Well, we know his personality. He's an offensive-minded fighter, and he has to control that right now. Right now, he has to think about defense.
That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is the key to victory tonight. Targeting that hook upstairs by Andre Bishop. Halfway through this round here. Two guys with bad intentions now facing each other here.
You know, the old-timers would say it's harder to miss these.
Well, that's a tough moment for Andre Bishop right now. He's hurt. I can hear his corner saying, spit out your mouthpiece. They're just looking for any... Wow! Down goes Andre Bishop.
Focus! 2, 3, 4. Let's go! Get up! 6, 7, 8.
Есть. Встал. Встал, я встал.
So he was knocked down, but Andre Bishop is proving that he doesn't want to be knocked out tonight. The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows.
Keep it up.
Watch out, Andre. Here comes the champ, just as he did against Baby Bishop. Now applying a lot of pressure and an offensive attack against Andre Bishop is Frost. When the dangerous power punching world champion Isaac Frost fought Raymond Bishop, Andre's younger brother, he had damaged him at this point of the fight. Not the case tonight, as Andre is playing it safe.
Well, I think what the case is tonight is Bishop learned from the mistakes of his younger brother. He's not making those mistakes. He's not standing in front of the bigger Frost too long. He's controlling his ego. He's keeping it all about business.
У него удары, конечно, вообще жесть. Звериные
You
просто.
see what happens when he commits to the uppercut? Look at that. Great work there. Andre Bishop's trying to get back to where he was here in this round. He was knocked down in the last round. Now, Teddy, when you're the opponent and you knock the guy down, those opening few moments of the next round, do you try to size up and kind of take into account where your opponent is? Do you look into his eyes and assess the situation?
Well, I don't know if you get close enough to look right into his eyes as the opponent, but first of all, in the corner, you better not send your fighter out of his eyes, though. That's your responsibility, looking out for the fighter. But as the opponent out there, you look at his legs. If his legs look a little wobbly, you get right on him.
Oh, a good right hand by Andre Bishop. Bishop is stunned. He just took a huge punch.
And now he has to grab. He has to get in close and make sure that he...
Oh!
Все.
Can Andre Bishop now rise up off the canvas?
Stand! 3, 4. Get up! 5, 6, 7, 8. Get up!
О, я еще встал. Я еще жив.
So Bishop gets up and beats the count, but now comes the critical time.
Now he has to do two things. One, he has to survive, kill a little bit of time, and understand why he got put down in the first place so he don't make the same mistake.
Good right hand. Frost left, working well that time. Scored well up top. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round.
Давай, 5 секунд, живее. Есть.
And that's the end.
Good work, kid. Beautiful work. Like we talked about. He's slowing down a bit. So let's help him out a little. What do you say? I want you to go downstairs and give him some power shots now. I want you to chop that wood for 3 rounds. Got it? Knock the air out of his lungs. 3 rounds. Power shots. Pound that body. You got it?
Типа выдержать надо еще 3 раунда.
Pound that body.
Good man.
Еще 3-й раунд продержаться. Так, подождите, я 5 сек АФКшну. Сейчас паузу нажму. 5 сек буквально. Так. Я снова с вами. Так вот, насрал огромную кучу. Пришлось пойти убрать. Что надо делать здесь? Так, ланг, пауэр, шот. Что там было написано?
Targeting that midsection now with the combo. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now I don't think his opponent likes to tone him.
You see him zeroing in with that. Wow! Andre Bishop is floored.
This is not the first time that he's been on the canvas.
So he will там используйте.
That's it. The fight is. And round number 3 is underway. That was a nice job with that front hand. Isaac Frost just landing a hook right there that got everybody's attention. Frost left landing well. The big burly, dangerous Isaac Frost with a strong combination. The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows. Solid hook. Isaac Frost scoring with that right hand.
Да ему вообще насрать.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Andre, oh, he is stunned. He could go. Wow!
Жесть.
Andre Bishop down. Will he be able to survive this?
Блин. Очень тяжело проснуться.
Good work, kid.
And round number 3 is
One power shots to the body. Сила, shots, удар.
Tanking away a body shot with the right hand. Oh, and what an unfortunate circumstance for Andre Bishop. There is blood now coming from above his eye. His cornermen are going to need to get all over that. How
ему
about
по
a
телу
return to
бить.
sender with the left hand? All of a sudden, a glimmer of hope for Andre Bishop. That was a good body shot. How about that
75 ударов в тело ему нужно сделать.
Isaac Frost isn't a one punch at a time kind of guy. He will throw combinations like that. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
Stay away from those. Come on.
And you can see that Andre Bishop's
много.
body work is now having quite an effect on Frost. He is slowing down a bit. Oh! Bishop is down. Can he get up?
— 75 ударов в тело. И самому еще не откиснуть.
And round number 3 is underway. Very accurate with the overhand right. Blocks that belt line well. Wow, just like the old timers, a 4-punch combination. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Well, there's one way to slow the champ. Andre Bishop with a stinging body shot to Isaac Frost. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. I think Andre Bishop has found something here. More and more body shots landing against the champ.
Ударов. Еще попасть нужно. Whoa.
And that shot puts Andre Bishop down.
Now his personality hurts him because he's going to want to get right after the guy, and he shouldn't.
Да. Нельзя просто подраться. Придумывают всякие вот эти вот челленджи.
Scored well with that right hand to the body. Oh, and he digs in with a body shot, does Andre Bishop against Isaac Frost. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. I don't know if Bishop saw this opening or if his trainer told him to go after it, but the body of Isaac Frost is right now an inviting target, and Bishop is taking advantage of it.
Пробуем.
guys in this round. The final minute is here. Good combination punching by Isaac Frost there. The big man can put his punches together. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. He's committed to that jab, and he doesn't just throw one out there, but brings the second one up immediately behind it. Well timed by
Я так понял, что у него больное, уязвимое место-то туловище.
Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. That is a strong uppercut there. Good shot to the head.
Блин, 48 нанес.
Here we go with the fourth round. Andre Bishop's landed a good, solid combination. Good, solid right hand by Andre Bishop. Right to the belt line. Gotta be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. Andre Bishop's giving us something to think about early on in this fight here, but his opponent has even more to think about. He has established the jab already. Andre Bishop just absorbed.
Wow!
And Bishop goes down.
Давай. Блин, как вот этим вот ползунком еще управлять? Жесть.
And round number 3 is underway. All of a sudden, a glimmer of hope for Andre Bishop. That was a good body shot. One of the fastest punches in the game. You see how he just turns over that hook? Good stuff from Andre Bishop right here. Going to the body. Good, consistent work rate to the body of Frost. Bishop's coming through now beautifully. That's the combination punching he wants to put forth. Oh! Trouble time for Bishop. He's going to have to beat the count.
You wonder whether or not he's going to panic here, or whether or not he's going to grab on the way he should.
That's it. It's over.
Good.
And round number 3 is underway. Well, there's one way to slow the champ. Andre Bishop with a stinging body shot to Isaac Frost. Isaac Frost doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. And you can see that Andre Bishop's body work is now having quite an effect on Frost. He is slowing down a bit. And now you see him scoring well with the right. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a... Wow! Down goes Bishop.
Как здесь вставать?
It's over. This fight is over. And round number 3 is underway. Oh, and he digs in with a body shot, does Andre Bishop against Isaac Frost. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. I think Andre Bishop has found something here. More and more body shots landing against the champ.
Я отойти не успеваю. Так все нужно происходит, когда идешь в блоке.
when aggressive attitude and personality hurts you, because he's probably not going to think about grabbing, and he should.
Аккуратно встать. Да. Дать вообще нереально, по-моему, с этим.
The ref is stopping this fight. And round number 3 is underway. All of a sudden, a glimmer of hope for Andre Bishop. That was a good body shot. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is the key to victory tonight. I don't know if Bishop saw this opening or if his trainer told him to go after it, but the body of Isaac Frost is right now an inviting target, and Bishop is taking advantage of it.
Ну все, он мне один удар делает. И уже тут уже не поднимемся. Все.
And it's over. Look at this. Bishop's unable to get.
Нельзя просто подраться, они какие-то дурацкие эти придумывают.
And round number 3 is underway. I think Isaac Frost could actually knock out a guy with a jab. Isaac Frost's right hand scores well that time. Well, there's one way to slow the champ. Andre Bishop with a stinging body shot to Isaac Frost. Nice strike after catching one by Andre Bishop. Good stuff from Andre Bishop right here. Going to the body. Good consistent work rate to the body of Frost.
Вот 30. Статочка есть, как говорится. Левой, правой работаем ему по корпусу. Вводим, еще работаем. Уже есть.
Talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combination. He landed a good one there. Wow.
Блин, 75 сделал. А что толку-то?
Bishop goes down.
Меня уронил. Пиздец какой-то, блядь.
That's it. The fight. And round number 3 is underway. Oh, and he digs in with a body shot, does Andre Bishop against Isaac Frost. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great... Oh, that uppercut got him badly. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
And you can see that Andre Bishop's body work is now having quite an effect on Frost. He is slowing down a bit.
Я должен ему сначала отбить это. Потом продержаться типа раунд, да?
Frost showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Good effective work with it. Andre Bishop is in a bad spot right now. Wow! Andre Bishop down. Will he be able to survive this?
Здесь уже просто нереально встать.
And it's over. This fight is over. Bishop.
Какой Дарцоу пошел.
And round number 3 is underway. All of a sudden, a glimmer of hope for Andre Bishop. That was a good body shot. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. I think Andre Bishop has found something here. More and more body shots landing against the champ. Oh, Bishop got battered right there. Bishop was absolutely battered right there. The one thing he's got to do is stay away from that right hand. Oh!
Блин, прям прилетело хорошо в лицо.
It's over. The fight. And round number 3 is underway. Well, there's one way to slow the champ. Andre Bishop with a stinging body shot to
Вот он, я один удар сделал. Все, я поплыл.
Able to get rid of that one. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. I don't know if Bishop saw this opening or if his trainer told him to go after it, but the body of Isaac Frost is right now an inviting target, and Bishop is taking advantage of it. He is not in good shape. Wow.
Вот это было нормально.
Wow. Bishop is on the floor.
Вот как здесь работает эта штука? Я так и не понимаю. Блин, ну я встал же, а.
The ref stops the... And round number 3 is underway. He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. And he returns on that exchange. Oh, and he digs in with a body shot, does Andre Bishop against Isaac Frost. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Andre Bishop. Right to the body. Good stuff from Andre Bishop right here. Going to the body. Good, consistent work rate to the body of Frost. Let's go. Let's see some defense. Right hand comes crashing home. Wow!
Бам-бам, два удара.
And Andre Bishop now rise up off the canvas.
Вот эта штука, я не знаю, как пользоваться. Я не знаю, как подняться. Пу-пу-пу.
Underway. He's He's had so much success throughout his career as Andre Bishop, and the right hand's been a big part of it. All of a sudden, a glimmer of hope for Andre Bishop. That was a good body shot. The big, burly, dangerous Isaac Frost with a strong combination. Bishop's not just loading up, he's landing combination punches like he did right there.
Вообще не
A little head hunting with the right.
Не завалить.
And you can see that Andre Bishop's body work is now having quite an effect on Frost. He is slowing down a bit. Andre Bishop's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Oh!
Boom, boom.
Andre Bishop is down. How will he survive this?
Жестко. Да вообще не. Я не понимаю, как эта штука работает. Подъем. Да это бред, конечно, эти делать всякие вот эти. Я просто должен был с ним драться. Нет же надо сделать какую-то херню, чтобы я ему тут какие-то удары нанес куда-то. Вы попробуйте нанести удары эти. Вот и все. Вот и все. Мёд мне казалось. Я бы еще научился этой штукой пользоваться, конечно, вообще идеально. Не понимаю, как проснуться. Все.
It's over. This fight is. And round number 3 is underway. Great work by Isaac Frost. Too many of those punches by Isaac Frost, and this night's going to be over. When a big man can throw a sharp right hand, watch out. Isaac Frost just did that. I think Andre Bishop has found something here. More and more body shots landing against the champ. Isaac Frost isn't a one-punch-at-a-time kind of guy. He will throw combinations like that. Oh, he gets hit
вот и
by
все, у меня один удар делает, и все.
Wow!
Я падаю.
Bishop is down. Can he get up?
И встать я уже не могу. Встать у меня уже не получается. Там кричат «вставай», а встать уже не получается.
And round number 3 is underway. Andre Bishop has always been known as a fast fighter. He's had that hand speed as a middleweight, and now it's transferred into his heavyweight days as he lands the hook there. Oh, and he digs in with a body shot, does Andre Bishop against Isaac Frost. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. I don't know if Bishop saw this opening or if his trainer told him to go after it, but the body of Isaac Frost is right now an inviting target, and Bishop is taking advantage of it.
Давать ему большого удара сделать. Вплотную с ним драться. Ну, я, в принципе, 75 ударов нанес, а что толку?
Very accurate 2 punch combo by Andre Bishop. Count down the final moments of this round. He scored well after being hit himself.
Ну, 75.
Carisi stresses to Andre Bishop to control every second of the 3 minutes of a round. He did so in that last round.
Yeah, and the way he did it was by controlling range. He's very good at making sure he's the master of distance.
Окей, пошла. Сейчас что надо сделать с ним?
Here we go with the fourth round. There's that overhand right. And Bishop is stunned. He just took a huge punch. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
Back and forth exchange. Isaac Frost left now getting into the mix. Good job on the two. Oh!
Да, пиздец какой-то. Я не знаю, как его вырубить.
Bishop.
Ну, я встал, не встал.
And it's over. Look at this.
Ну, 75 я нанес, и что толку-то?
And round number 3 is underway. All of a sudden, a glimmer of hope for Andre Bishop. That was a good body shot. Good combination punching by Isaac Frost there. The big man can put his punches together. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Andre Bishop. The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast. Andre Bishop is in a bad spot right now. He is, wow. How will he overcome this?
Короче,
Bishop
сейчас
is
если не
down.
получится, фиг с ним. Не знаю, короче, как. Зачем нам бить ему по телу, если это особо ничего не помогает?
And round number 3 is underway. Well, there's one way to slow the champ. Andre Bishop with a stinging body shot to Isaac Frost. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Good stuff from Andre Bishop right here, going to the body. Good, consistent work right to the body of Frost.
Да, все заново.
Left hand comes home. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down. Wow! Trouble time for Bishop. He's going to have to beat the count.
You wonder whether or not he's going to panic here, or whether or not he's going to grab on the way he should.
Get up, get up!
Заново, ну.
And it's over! This fight is over! Bishop's unable to get himself a world title here tonight. Comes up short.
Joe, it reminds me of reading that great novel, The Old Man in the Sea. You don't get too many chances to get that great prize, that great trophy. Who knows if you ever have another chance?
And round number 3 is underway. Frost's defense is paying off now. Now he goes to the gut with a right hand. Oh, and he digs in with a body shot, does Andre Bishop against Isaac Frost. Big uppercut from Isaac Frost, who's a big man. And you can see that Andre Bishop's body work is now having quite an effect on Frost. He is slowing down a bit. Shake it off!
Может, он, конечно, устанет, когда ему 75 ударов нанесут. Вау! Что, апперкот мне? Один апперкот мне сразу упал. Ну.
Focus!
It's over. The fight is over. Bishop's unable to get himself a world title here tonight. Comes up short.
And you know the regrets are going to be going over and over in his mind all night, all day tomorrow, maybe for eternity.
А вот, смотрите, можно что-то сменить. Как у меня стоит.
And round number 3 is underway. Isaac Frost got a little hop in his step as he's ready to start this round. The trainer of Andre Bishop is talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows.
Let's go.
That's a good job by Bishop offensively.
Переход он вырубает на удара.
A glimmer of hope for Andre Bishop. That was a good. Wow.
Вот и все.
And Bishop goes down.
He's been here before. He knows what to do.
Ладно, давайте все. Сейчас все не встану, то не встану. Раз на сегодня. Издевательство. Все, хрен с ним. Всем спасибо, кто был. Спасибо, кто подписывался.
Bishop's unable to get himself a world title here tonight. Comes up short.
You only get so many of these chances.